Did you know that puffins can dive 200 feet underwater and hold their breath for over a minute? Imagine sailing to see these incredible birds on the remote Shaint Islands. Today, join us on a thrilling sailing adventure to observe puffins in their natural habitat, showcasing the beauty of nature and the excitement of the journey. So we're about to collect some sand to take home.
I see that's all wet.
It'll dry out.
I'd be better off with that. That's the dry stuff.
Oh,
Get the dry
apparently I've got the wrong stuff. It's making me go back. That jar of dirt's no good. You're going to get a different jar of dirt. But we've got some sand collected from different beaches as we've gone around the UK at home. In bottles and jars, so it would be nice to have some from here. There we go, we've collected a jar of dirt. You're going to do your Johnny Depp dance?
I've got a jar of dirt. So, besides the fact that it's a very beautiful beach, there are also embryonic sand dunes forming. From my O-level geography, these form because the sand gets blown up the beach and just one or two nuclei form around a bit of vegetation, and then as they build up, the seagrass takes over.
That's marram grass.
Marram grass, thank you, and that stabilises it. Then they grow from there. Then eventually a pond can form between the stabilised sand dunes from rainwater, and this leads to the formation of soil, and that explains how this part of the coast is still growing. What about that?
Look at these massive sand dunes. Huge. So today we're feeling bushed and have decided to check out the Harris Distillery by the marina. We hear it has a really great coffee shop, so we're definitely up for that. And it looks so inviting. Come on, let's go and sit down. Let's hope there's something really comfy to sit on. Here we are in the Harris Distillery. Alan settled in for coffee. You're welcomed by this lovely fire. It's like a peat fire that's burning. They keep it burning all day. Stored and peat in a basket. You can do tools, all the things that go into the gin and the whiskey. And in this area has got a shop. They've just released a new Harris gin, the Kaylee bottle for summer. Got beautiful whiskey bottles. Look at those. The building itself is amazing. Really nice design. Oh, I meant to show you. If I turn, this whole wall is decorated with fabric. It's Harris tweed fabric. Here's Seagull on a berth. We are in the Outer Hebrides in Tarbert. And looking out there, you can see the Isle of Scalpay. And right in the background, faintly, you can see the hills. See if I can zoom in if it helps. There, we can see them in the middle there. Some faint hills, that's the Isle of Skye.
Morning, it is Monday, the 22nd of July, and look at the sky. It's blue and there's a yellow blobby thing in the top.
It's actually quite hot.
And it's lovely.
I've got my jacket on.
No oilies. We're leaving East Loch Tarbert on the Isle of Harris, and we're heading to the Shaint Isles. We're hoping that we'll get a nice calm night there tonight, and if not, we'll just get some lovely photos from the anchor there. But that's the plan, and then from there we're going to go to Stornoway, have a couple of days in Stornoway, and then across to Ullapool probably. So it's if the weather's good for us, we've got some miles to cover.
This is our exit out of East Loch Tarbert. Lots of islands in front of us. We have to weave our way through them. Not much wind this morning, so we're just motoring. This is Scalpay to the left. Our footage at the moment is either not very great on sound. We have to apologise for that because we can only use our waterproof camera when it rains so much. And because it's rained so much, we haven't been able to get the better camera out with the better microphones. And at the moment it's not very windy, so hopefully this is quite good. But if it does get windy, then it's much harder to eliminate the wind noise. But hopefully you're enjoying this beautiful scenery. This is my view. I'm on the helm this morning as we're exiting out of this little sound. So we've got, well, true wind is just under 7 knots. It's 6.6 knots. Look on the middle instrument there. Our speed is 5.4 over ground. We're only motoring slowly and enjoying the views. And I'm currently in 38 metres of water. And the GPS is on so we can see which direction to go in. While I'm on deck keeping watch, the skipper has been making breakfast. We've had these delicious sandwiches, although his arm is just in the way, but there we go. You can just about see it. Nice bacon, egg, mushroom, bit of fried potato from leftover from dinner in that sandwich, and now he's on to tea making. I don't know if it's picking this up on camera, but just out here we've got pod of dolphins. I think they're feeding. There they go. Oh, what a wonderful sight first thing in the morning. They're just surfacing every now and again. Little fins popping up. Little splashes. There's quite a few there. They look quite small, so they're probably common dolphins. Still got to look out for lobster pots though. And I like those. And what a beautiful day. We've actually got some blue sky here. Our destination is these islands over here, the Shaint Islands. They're supposed to be covered in beautiful wildlife, lots of birds and lots of puffins. So I'm quite excited about this. Quite a picturesque spot to anchor. We're hoping that it's not busy and we're going to get there early and anchor up, and hopefully we can stay overnight. If conditions aren't such that we can stay overnight, then we will make it a short stop and then move on. I can see some dolphins feeding in the direction that we're heading. They just keep breaking the surface out there. And I hope you can see them on camera. I don't think they're that interested in playing today, but they're definitely busy feeding. There you go. Swimming through the water. Another pod of little common dolphins, I think, not very big. Here we go, they have come. They've come for a play in the bow. They do come over every now and again and come and have a swim. I think we've lost them now. I think they've gone. As you can see, we're getting much closer now to the islands, or the Shaint Isles. Lots of puffins this morning. The sky just looks lovely with these clouds. I can see a couple of boats anchored in there already when I use the binoculars. So it's looking good. It looks like there's space for us, which we thought there might not be. I'm really hoping to get some footage of these puffins for you. They're all around us, but as soon as the boat comes anywhere near, because the engine's running, they kind of fly off, so they're hard to capture, but maybe when we're on anchor we'll get them. We're getting really close to the islands now. We're just coming round the bottom, the south side of it. The anchorage is on the other side, so we're just going to head around this tip here.
Like and subscribe.
Well, we're coming in this last little bit. There's a couple of yachts. The one's gone by already, and there's another one coming out in here. They seem to be taking the tide out. We're maybe a little late because we're fighting the current in. Not far now, half a mile or so. The rock formations look amazing. All sort of stacked up. Look at that. Very dramatic. While we're here, we're anchored up. I don't know if you can hear what we can hear, but there are so many birds that the noise is phenomenal. The air is filled with birds. They're just everywhere, just flying around. They're all nesting on the cliffs. Got a real mixture of birds. Lots of we've got common terns, razorbills, lots of puffins, which is a real delight. There's a puffin. There's puffin. Very distinctive beaks. Having a lovely little swim around. We're also seeing enormous jellyfish. Look at this one. We've got this fella in the water here giving himself a bath. So a proper flap and a flutter. Look at that. Very happy. Just behind us where we're anchored, there's this lovely sea arch. Just seeing a boat and a little dinghy go through it. A cacophony of noise is something else here. So loud. He's left a few people ashore. Must have to come back for those. Look. We're there for the duration till he does. So many birds. Just look at all these seabirds on the water. They're not really even disturbed by this boat that's coming into anchor. Look at them. There's another island there on the left. I hope you can hear the birds because they are really noisy. We've decided that we would quite like to move for the evening, and the reason I'm filming under here is because it's risky out there. I definitely got lucky earlier. All up my arm, all over the cushions. So I've decided under the spray hood is a safer place to be.
So we're off. We're heading to Loch Shell, which is back on the Outer Hebrides. We've come from Shaint. We really like the Shaint Isles, but we couldn't decide if we were in a David Attenborough documentary or a Hitchcock horror film. There was that much noise and guano from all the millions of birds that we've decided to go for a bit of peace and quiet tonight and make our way to a little anchorage in Loch Shell.
If you're enjoying our videos, we would love you to leave a comment about your favourite Scottish destination, and we invite you to keep watching to see more sailing adventures in Scotland. The best way is to subscribe so it keeps you updated with all our latest news. So we're here, we've arrived, we're in our new anchorage. No guano, no David Hitchcock movies. It's very, well, actually it's a bit Bar Black Sheep if I'm to be honest.
Alfred Hitchcock, David Attenborough. No,
Oh.
Attenborough.
Did I get it mixed up? Oh, what I meant was David Attenborough and Alfred Hitchcock. Long day. It is Bar Black Sheep though, we can hear the sheep now, but they're nowhere near as noisy as the birds. It is really pretty and it's super sheltered in here. We came over to Loch Shell, was it, or Shiel, Loch Shell. There is another boat in this anchorage with us, but that's it. We're surrounded on all sides by land. We're hidden behind lots of islands. It's quite remote, it's quite pretty. So we're here overnight and then we'll leave again tomorrow morning and perhaps head north to Stornoway. But we've got a little bit of planning to do for that. But for tonight, this is our home. We've woken up to this beautifully still morning. Look at these reflections. There's not a cloud in the sky. Oh my God. So summery. Can't believe it. It's just beautiful. Just perfect. Big yellow ball of a sun. Very much enjoying that on my face this morning. Alan is just making the morning tea. There's a couple, well, there's that bait there on anchor that's been with us all night. A couple of ribs just shot out of nowhere, disturbing the peace this morning, but barely any noise. That's our sort of beautiful spot that we're in, our full 360. It's been a joy, we slept like babies. There you go. We've come round. Not a cloud. Happy days. I'm going to go down into the boat. There we go. Making some tea.
Morning. There it is, one for you.
Look at that, nice cup of tea to start the day.
Try and drink it all at once.
Excellent.
Here we are in Loch, or is it Loch? Anyway, we're in Camus, or Seda, something like that. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. It's spelled Orsaidh, and we came out to take some pictures of the boat, and it's just started raining. Having been a beautiful morning, so here we are. Here's the loch. Here's Tish, and I was very close on Tish. Sorry, and we're the only boat here, which is lovely.
Well, it's 5:30 this morning. Alan woke up and could see this sort of glow. So we've both got up and popped out on deck. And we can see this absolutely glorious sunrise this morning. And it is so still. We both slept really well. But we didn't want to miss this moment. We'll probably go back to bed. We don't need to go anywhere for a little while yet, so I am tempted though to sit here with a cup of tea